Okay.
Alright, fine. I'll say something about it.
He's going to give you the figures on what the actual car
Here.
calls are and stuff.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Here, you're not even on camera. Go ahead and say it.
I know. But...
Just get it out so that way you can just keep talking about it.
Here, I can get it down here. There's more bugs down here, though. Fine, whatever. The fact of the matter is I have autism. It's not low functioning where you don't know what's going on around you. Just a lot better bugs. It's annoying. But it's on the high functioning end of the spectrum, the autistic spectrum. But it mainly deals with social awkwardness. Basically what's going on right now. Difficulty maintaining eye contact, though there are a few exceptions. You, Amy, is people I know closely. Anyway, it's not something I like to talk about. I actually haven't said what it is. It's called Asperger's syndrome.
There's the guy who named it after his last name.
Seriously, Asperger's, honestly, but I don't know if I want to go into too much detail, but I don't know why I'm so reluctant to start.
If you could say one thing to all the people that would be watching this that have the same thing, what would you say?
One thing?
Yeah. Or the first thing that comes to mind. What piece of advice?
This piece of advice, not really a piece of advice. I'm just going to say try to be normal, but that's not really the thing I'm aiming for. I had to learn to be normal. It didn't come naturally. I had to adapt. It's kind of like going to a foreign country and learning their customs. It's basically what I had to do. Only I didn't really have any book that says, oh, in this country you do this. The unwritten rules, the unwritten social rules that everyone supposedly knows somehow. I don't know how. I don't know.
Got any inspirational advice? Like, just keep walking forward?
Just don't take anybody's shit. Sorry to swear, but just... I've dealt with so much crap. Maybe not even that, but I've dealt with so much crap in general. You just gotta take it with a grain of salt. You can't... I mean, some things that do get to me, and I take it a little too personally. I mean, this being one of them, if somebody mentions it online or something. But just take things with a grain of salt, I guess. Can't even look a camera in the eye. Difficulty forming words. Good. Open space. Difficulty forming words. If you haven't noticed, my speech is a bit strange. I really wish I could articulate more.
Did this make you feel better if I pointed towards the sun?
It has nothing. No, this is inherent. This is in my nature. I can't. It doesn't matter if there's a camera pointed at me or if there's a million people. Well, yes, it does matter if there's a million people. You want to start walking back to the shoreline or to get our stuff?
Sure. Keep going.
I don't know. I can't believe I just said that. This is going on YouTube. Can you put a black bar over my eye?
They said no editing.
Well, come on, like, you know, on those police shows where they blur the people.
Why don't you ask them?
I'm kidding. You know where they blur their face out and like distort their voice so it sounds robotic or something?
Yeah. Oh, fear I have.
Oh, dark water?
Dark.
Is that just dark water or is that water in the dark? I never figured that out.
Just this particular side.
Drowning. What's in our pockets?
Drowning is not.
First of all, in our pockets right now are nothing because we have
seaweed.
Seaweed, but we'll have something in our pockets very soon. So look forward to that.
But
stay tuned. Next time. Anyway.
But this is about the end of that.
What?
I just figured the end of that particular segment.
Yeah, I'd go into more detail, but that's really all I feel like saying. Yeah.
Also, recently I ended up reading a book while I was at work, ironically, about
what's the book called?
Autism. It's called Look Me in the Eyes.
Is that what it's called?
And yeah, Look Me in the Eyes.
Oh.
because of the fact, because the eye contact thing.
Yeah, that's always been a problem. Because people think you're lying if you don't make eye contact, apparently.
Yeah, but it's a very interesting look into one's childhood with Asperger's.
Yeah. Hasn't been easy. I was diagnosed in 2002.
That way, if you're going to talk.
Why?
Because I
Oh,
don't want it on me if you're talking.
sorry. In November, October of 2002. So it's been 8 years. 8 years. Oh, jeez. It's been 8 years, and I'm gonna eat alive if I don't cover up. It's been 8 years, and I've used that time to kind of, as cliche as it sounds, to find myself more or less.
And how did you feel beforehand, before you knew what was going on?
There was something wrong, but we could never figure out what was wrong with me. We knew I had ADHD, and I was just basically the thing that was wrong with me. I was a weird kid. That's all they could really pinpoint it down to. Until we went on a vacation with a friend of the family's, and she noticed something that I was doing. Like I can't handle multiple conversations, and she picked up on that one time, and she mentioned it to my mom, and that's kind of what sparked it. And then I got tested, and bingo, I have it. Ooh. No cure. Honestly, I don't want a cure, but
I like you the way you are.
I know, but honestly, I wish I could be socially normal for one day.
Okay, for all those out there, I personally think that it makes things more interesting dating a guy with Asperger's. So, ladies, you might want to go out and look for that as a a new good thing to do.
It's hard though. You might want to take precaution. I'm not deterring anybody away from that, but it's something you have a lot of patience. So, especially someone who, I mean, me right now, I've seen like insert name. You know who I'm talking about. I'm not gonna name names in case they don't want to be named. But that one person that our friend knew,
Yeah.
he had that, and you see how he acted. He acted way different than I did.
Ooh. Bug.
He
Okay,
acted-
let's start moving.
Yeah. You want to turn it off? Let's turn it off for a
Yeah,
second.
we're going to turn this off until we get back to our stuff. Bye-bye.